With Fulcrum One's binaural engine, you can now listen to your loudspeaker design before your system's ever been implemented or even before your room exists. With binaural room mode, we're able to simulate the acoustic properties of the room alongside the loudspeaker performance to give you a complete sense of what the end result will sound like as you design your system. Let's take a look at the software to see how room mode works. In this project file, I already have a loudspeaker layout as well as a room model imported with some acoustic materials applied. To use binaural, we're going to open up the Probes Properties tab down here at the bottom. We use probes as our listening positions for binaural. So let's go ahead and choose our back probe here. And if you don't already have probes, it's as easy as clicking the plus sign or zooming in and right-clicking on a surface that you want to probe at and choosing Add Probe here. But for this, we're going to use our back probe. And so we're going to go ahead and select the back probe. And once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and hit the Listen button here to activate the binaural engine. This is going to prompt us with the Binaural Quickstart since we haven't set up anything yet on this project file. The first screen is going to let us set up our I/O, starting with our output device, which I have set to my AirPods that I'm currently wearing. Our input source can either be a file or a system audio device, say a Dante virtual sound card or some sort of multi-track program. For this, I'm going to keep it on file, and I already have a WAV file specified. Let's choose next to go into our loudspeaker patching. Now, we take whatever the input source is, and we have to patch to the loudspeakers, almost as if you were actually doing it for real in the venue. Let's go ahead and just do left, right, all the way down the line here. All right, let's choose next. And finally, we have our summary as well as which probe we're going to start listening at. Let's go ahead and hit start listening and see what this sounds like. Great. So we've got our initial setup of the binaural engine ready to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the various controls we have. To access the binaural controls, we're going to go up here to the top right menu bar and click on this toolbar here. That's going to give us the binaural controls. On the left-hand side, we have our output controls here with gain, mute, and additional processing pop-up where we can add parametric EQs if we need to tune our output of our headphones. On the right-hand side, we have our I/O controls again, as well as transport control for our audio file here. If you're on a Mac OS platform and you have Apple CoreMotion supported headphones, like AirPod Pros or maybe some Beats, you can actually switch over to CoreMotion here. And this allows us to basically real-time stream the head tracking data that Apple captures off the headphones right into the application. As I move my head around here, you can see that the direction arrow is changing in real time. Alongside that, we get a recenter button so that if we're looking at a different area, we can set the home position, as well as the ability to enable auto recentering. Let's close the panel here and take a look at some other features of the probes. Next to the Listen button, we have a POV camera view button here. And when I enable that, I'm actually able to take the Apple CoreMotion data and pipe it into the camera in real time. This allows me to not only visually see what's happening, but also hear what's happening in real time together. If I don't have CoreMotion enabled, let me just go ahead and switch to manual. Then I can also, in this view, use my mouse to pan around manually. This not only changes the visual view, but it also changes what's being sent to your headphones for binaural. Let's go ahead and switch back over to CoreMotion and take a listen to the audio track now that we have real-time head tracking data. Let's go ahead and recenter, and we'll hit play. If you'd like more information about Fulcrum One's binaural engine, specifically room mode, feel free to check out our documentation and support at support.fulcrum-acoustic.com.